Hi everyone, I hope you're all keeping well. We're going to work through another series of exercises to get you up and away from your desk and hopefully get you moving, get you all stretched out and get the blood flowing a bit more. So we're just going to start from the top and work our way down and need a little bit of space, not too much space. So just head side to side. Hold it for a few seconds on either side. Then we're going to just look over one shoulder, and once you get to the end of your range, you're just going to try and then move your eyes side to side, keeping your head still. Just working some of those little tiny muscles that we don't really think about very much. So then you're going to put one hand behind you, hold the wrist, take the head to the side, and if you put your feet a little bit apart, just bend the whole body over. So start off with just putting down on the wrist, shaking the head to the opposite side, and then bend the whole body to the side. And with all of these stretches, just find the point in the stretch that feels really good for you. It's not about it being painful. You should feel a bit of a pull, a little bit of a stretch, but it shouldn't be painful. If it's painful, you need to back off the stretch a little bit. Okay, so we're going to stretch our chest. Best way to do this is in a doorway. So you're going to put your hands up or arms up on either side of the door frame. Put your forearms flat and just drop yourself through the door. You can put one foot forward if you want to. And we're just going to take a couple of nice deep breaths. Now ideally you want your arms up at about shoulder height. You can have them up a little bit higher or a bit lower. As long as you're doing a nice stretch across these muscles, which have probably been really stuck in a bad position sitting at your desk. You can also do it in a corner. So again, put your forearms flat and drop yourself into the corner. A couple of nice deep breaths. That's one of my favourite stretches. Really, everyone has a lot of tension across their chest, even at the best of times. It's a really important area to stretch. Okay, so we're just going to just circle our arms backwards. Make sure you've got nothing above your head. Just put the other hand on your chest. So really just trying to move up arm and shoulder, not get too much chest movement going, to try and keep the chest fairly still. Do the other side. And then go forwards. Okay, we're just going to do a bit of our breathing as well. So we're going to take our arms up. We're going to breathe in as we stretch up. And then we're going to breathe out to bring our arms back down. Breathe in, take the biggest breath that you can. Breathe out on the way back down, and once more. Try and really expand that rib cage. And breathe out on the way down. Okay, we're going to go down onto the floor. So, sit on the floor, sit on your knees, whatever feels comfortable. You can either do this just like this, or you can extend out a bit further. So we're going to do a cat-cow stretch. Make sure I'm in the shot. So that's where we arch our back like an angry cat. And we bend it the opposite way. So when you get to the end of each of these positions, just try and think about tucking your bottom a little bit more, tucking your head a bit more, and really trying to push this middle part of your back up towards the ceiling. And then we go the opposite way. And again, try and push your hips forward a bit more, push your chest down to the floor, and take your head up a little bit higher. If you're doing this kneeling down, if you want to, you can put something in between your heels and your bottom, just to make it a little bit more comfy. And you can just basically do the same thing. Up your back, and extend your back. Just a really nice way of keeping a little bit of mobility in your spine. And then whilst we're down here, we may as well stretch our forearms. So what you're going to do is you're going to put the backs of your hands on the ground. So we're trying to keep our arms as straight as possible, but some people haven't got quite such flexible forearms as me. So some people need to bend their arms. You can do this on top of the desk or a table. You're going to turn your hands around the opposite way. And again, you're trying to get your hands down flat. Just get a really strong stretch up the front of the arm. So if you're doing a lot of gardening over the weekend, or you've been doing a lot of typing at your desk, this is a really good stretch for you. And most people do need to stretch their forearms. Okay, we're going to come back up. And we're just going to circle our hips. So keeping our feet still, trying to keep our head still. Just drawing a nice big circle with our hips. Okay, and then go with your feet apart, slight bend in your knees. You're going to start rocking side to side on your knees. You're feeling a mini lunge. Then you can let your arms swing. And just try and use your arms. Get a little bit of momentum. Try and take some nice deep breaths whilst doing it as well. Get a bit of blood pumping into the hands. You can get your arms go a bit higher if you've got space. Just try and get a nice rhythm going. And then bring them back down. And then just try and take your head to look either side as well. Just let the arms be really, really relaxed. Good. Okay, so we're going to do a bit of a lunge. So you can just do a fairly easy lunge, both feet either facing forwards, or if you want to, you can turn the back foot out to the side. So just going to bend forwards. You feel a bit of a stretch in the front of the leg that's at the back. And then if you want to, you can just lift your arms up and have a bit of a wiggle side to side with your arms. If you want to, you can go a little bit deeper into the stretch and do a longer lunge and do the same thing. And of course you have to do the other side. So reach up and a bit of side to side. Okay, once we're lunging, we're just going to stretch the front of our ankle and our foot. So what you're going to do, you're going to put your back foot on the toe, put it back a little bit, and you're just going to stretch forwards. So you're trying to get onto your toes. So you're going to stretch right down the front of your foot, and you're just going to move your foot to the side and to the opposite side. And to the other side as well. We find one feels a little bit more flexible than the other. And then we stretch the bottom of the foot. And we should have done this whilst we were on the ground before. Just going to sit back onto your feet and just try and get a good stretch of the bottom of your feet. The other thing you can do from the bottom of your feet is to get a tennis ball, which I haven't got to hand, and just roll it around under your foot and give your foot a bit of a good massage. And we're just going to do a bit of a knee circle. So squat down slightly, hands on your knees. You probably remember this one from old gym classes or warm-ups. But it's still quite a good knee exercise. Okay, and last thing we need to make sure we do some work with is our face. So give your jaw a bit of a massage. Get your fingers in from just up in front of your ears, down along the bottom of your jaw, and give your jaw a bit of a stretch. So open it as wide as you can, and wiggle it from side to side. Then try and squeeze your face up as tight as you can. Stretch it out. Good one to do the kids. You can stick your tongue out for this one and wiggle your tongue from side to side. Your tongue's a muscle as well. Push your tongue up against the roof of your mouth. And push your chin up as well. Push chin forward and back. Give a good stretch down through the front of the chin, the front of the throat. Okay, and the last thing we're going to do is just give everything a really good shake. So we're just going to shake our arms and our legs. Right, I hope that's got you moving and got you a bit warmer, and we'll come back with some more videos over the next few weeks. Okay, take care everyone. Bye.